Hello YouTube, Ranger of Oz here once again for review number 2. Originally I was going to do these guys, the DC chess collection from Eagle Moss, but it ended up at like 3 minutes long and that's not really a good enough review. So I've gone something a little less local. This is Liono from the 2011 Thundercats reboot. I loved the Thundercats as a kid, but I never had a chance to get one of the toys. When I saw this guy for $6, I've gone score and started regretting it not long after. This guy looks good. I'm not going to lie. The Thundercat symbol on his belt is well painted. The actual paint apps are decent until you get to the back, as per usual with this sort of thing. You can see there that they've not really done much painting on the back, and there is a tumor. No, that's for the that's the magnet for the Thunderlinks gimmick, which I don't have anything to show off for, because after playing with this and the other guy I got with him from the same line, I have decided that this really isn't worth it. There are just way too, to me, there are just way too many problems. You might like it, I'm not going to say you can't, but I mean, he's got your standard kind of head swivel, goes fine this way, not so much that way because of these Liefeldian shoulder pads he's got. It's ridiculous. Now thankfully this one moves a bit, so it doesn't really hold the movement of the shoulder ball joint back. Standard free moving elbow joint, forearm swivel, all good so far. Then you get to this thing, and that's about as far up as that arm goes. That's it. That's the limit that goes. It's as far up. Your swivel on the claw shield is fine. There is something with this that I am sorely disappointed in, aside from the lack of paint apps, and I will get to that. Legs, again, ball joint. The skirt does lift up. It's a nice soft rubber plastic thing. Knee joints, standard. The whole thing's your pretty standard G.I. Joe style action figure with all the extra knobbly bits getting in the way. No hips, no hip joint at all. Does not move. Now with the claw shield, it does actually come off with a bit of effort. You then get this extra hand, which is supposed to go on, but as you can see, it doesn't work. The hole is too small and the joint is too big, and it just doesn't go in. So it's supposed to snap in like that. Obviously it doesn't. Does not work at all, and that's, I'm not going to say it's disappointing, because there's not really much you can do with it. I mean, you take the claw shield off, it can't fit where it usually fits there. Doesn't go on the back, there's nothing to clip on there. So the idea of removing that is only really useful if you go to the vehicles that come in the line. All well and good, but you've got an extra limb for a vehicle that comes with a figure that's basically the same anyway. Why? Beats me. He also comes with, of course, the Sword of Omens. Do you see a problem with this? This thing is crap. It is made of this soft, bendy plastic, and it actually comes in the package bent. So it's never straight. Same with the smaller version before he does his whole Thundercats Ho thing. And again, this thing is bent out of shape. It is rubbish. Those should have been made of a hard plastic that isn't going to bend properly, so that it at least remains straight. They haven't done that, and I am badly disappointed. Paint apps too are missing. You can't see, like, the Eye of Thundera doesn't have the cat's eye on it. It's molded in there. Can't really see it, but it is molded in there. It just isn't painted. Again, that makes so little sense. Honestly, this toy could have been really good. The paint apps are very nice. The detail of his armor, the Thundercat symbol on his belt, the detail into the claw shield itself is absolutely fantastic. Aside from this one joint, most of them work really, really well. It's just when you get to these, get to the accessories, the extra gimmick here, it just does not work properly. It does not make me happy at all. So yeah, with great disappointment. If you can find it on clearance, go for it. But in this respect, in any other respect, for a full price toy, I just cannot recommend it. I just find there to be too many problems. Well, anyway, with that rather disappointing point done, I'll be signing off. Tune in next week when I finish this off with the arch nemesis of the Thundercats. Until then, this is Ranger of Oz. Have a good week.